What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy Goofer, and today we're going to be talking about why Splitgate isn't like other FPS games.
Welcome to Goofer.
Obviously, Splitgate's not like other FPS games. In other FPS games, shooting is your primary objective. Obviously, there's a lot of positioning that goes hand in hand with that, but mainly your shot is what matters. Now, in Splitgate, positioning is almost as important as shooting. I mean, being able to shoot a portal across the map, being able to shoot a portal mid-combat and just outflank your enemy. There are so many opportunities in this game to really get the plays, really outplay your enemy. This game is just as much being able to outflank your enemy as it is shooting your enemy. And that's something I want to talk about a little more. Being able to traverse the map and outplay enemies is a big part of the game. It's a huge part of the game. If you've played Takedown or Showdown, that's all that happens, is there's portals flying everywhere, and you're trying to figure out what the best way to attack the enemy is, what the best way to push the enemy is. Now, I see a lot of people on Takedown maybe put cams up, looking through portals, trying to get kills, or just information in general. Let's say you're playing a game like Halo where power weapons can really turn the tide of a game. Power weapons are huge in this game, do not get me wrong, but if you can get the drop on your enemy, power weapons don't matter anymore. Being able to shoot your enemy is just half the battle. Learning how to use portals in new and more efficient ways is part of the game, and it's part of the skill gap to get better at the game. Finding a way to outflank your enemies with portals is big as fuck. Being able to get across the map quickly to get to an objective is big as fuck. And game modes in this game don't play like normal game modes. Normally in King of the Hill, let's say on Halo, you would have 2, 3, maybe your whole team in the hill defending the hill because there's only a handful of spots where people can push through. But in this game, you really only want to have 1 or 2 people in that hill and another one outside putting shots in people because you know they're going to make it in the hill. They have no choice. But if you have someone on the outside putting shots in people before they can push in, that gives your teammate a distinct advantage to be able to win those gunfights. In Call of Duty, when you're playing hardpoint, it's the same thing. You're going to have most of your team in the hardpoint just slaying. And that is a huge part of those games, but it just doesn't work out the same way in Splitgate. Being able to get to a power weapon within the first 2 seconds of the match is huge. That would never happen in any other FPS games with pickup spawns. It's not something that happens. But in Splitgate, it is. And that's why Splitgate is so different from other games. It's just on a different level of crazy. And this game plays so fast because of portals. It plays immensely. You barely have enough time to reload in between gunfights. In between kills, in between fights in Halo, you have time to reload. You have time to find more nades. You have time. This game, you do not have any time. You have got to always be on, otherwise you're going to die. You've always got to be on the move or you are going to die. And I think a lot of players right now who are just now getting into the game don't understand that, and they're playing it a lot like Call of Duty, a lot like Halo, where you have time. You don't. You really don't. You have to play like they are coming from all angles, because they are. They are going to be coming at you from every angle possible. And you've got to make sure you're covering pads. You got to make sure you're watching a choke point. You've got to make sure your portal's outside of the room so that you know when you're about to get pushed. You've got to be watching for portal lasers. You've got so many things to grasp onto and so much information flowing in your head, you almost cannot think about what's happening. You're just reacting to what's happening. And that is such a big part of this game. And this is why this game is just completely different from other FPS shooters. I mean, there's no other shooters out there that move as fast as this game. This is the fastest FPS game out right now. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to make this video just explaining how different Splitgate is to other FPS games because I don't think it's talked about enough. It's a wonderful game. I'm really enjoying it. Plays incredibly fast, and I feel like I am going to get screwed over whenever Halo Infinite releases. Without further ado, guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the like button, and if you'll come back tomorrow, we'll have a brand new video out for you. And if you want to see more Splitgate content in the future, make sure to come on back tomorrow because I have a brand new video back for you. If you're watching this anywhere between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'm streaming right now, so come check me out and come say hello. I love it when people say hello. So without further ado, guys, I will see you in the next one. Deuces.